Yo, yo, yo. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything button, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live, we will be discussing the $100 million lie? Question mark. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button. Let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video. I'm in my car right now, just driving. I decided to say, you know what? I'm not in the studio. Let me go live. So let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me get a sound check. How do I sound? I be seeing people going live in their car and stuff. I'm like, let me go live while I'm driving. And nobody's live right now. I'm not doing no work right now. I'm actually out running a couple errands. And I seen nobody was live. And I hate when you got your schedulers of lives you listen to, especially while you at work and doing stuff. And then that the normally scheduled live don't be running. And so then it's like, cause I kind of got like ADHD. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. How I sound, Boxing Hacker? Can you hear me? I might have to switch my headphones. You can hear me now? That sound better? Okay, okay. Boxing Hacker, I've been asking you for 2 days to hit me up, bro. You not, I can't, we can't, I can't work with you, bro. I can't work with you, Boxing Hacker. 2 days I've been asking you to hit me up. Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Blue. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. I'm streaming from the car today. I'm only going to be on here about 45 minutes because I see Deem going live at 12. But I wanted to hop up here real quick because I'm just out running errands. And I wanted to see what everybody thought about Devin Haney's new $100 million deal that we don't know where it's from. We don't know how many fights he gonna fight. We don't know nothing. We just know that we really don't know if he got I tried yesterday, but your Discord name could be Box Hacker. How about you give me an email? My phone number is on the bottom, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Hold on, let me put it up. Write down my phone number, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Let me put the banner up. I don't like StreamYard from the cell phone. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, it's decent, but I'm old. It's like everything is being meant to be done from your phone, and I don't like that. Like, stop catering everything to be done from the phone. People still use computers. I was born in the 1900s. I still use computers. There you go, Boxing Hacker. My number scroll across the bottom of the screen. You could hit me up there. So now you got no more excursions. So what do y'all think? I just want to get everybody 2 cents. So Bill Haney puts out a tweet yesterday. Can y'all hear me clearly? I feel like I'm yelling. Am I talking too loud? Y'all let me know if I'm talking too loud. So Bill Haney puts out a tweet yesterday. And the tweet reads something like, I'm paraphrasing, $100 million deal, question mark. Who's your manager, question mark. Right? So that was the initial tweet that was put out. So when I seen the tweet, I said, here we go. First of all, tell me this. Who remembers when I told y'all that they're about to come out and say that Devin got $100 million deal to go fight at Zuffa? Who remembers me saying that? I said, that's going to be the next thing they say. How did I know that was going to be the next lie they told? How did I know that they was going to come out and say they got $100 million deal to fight with Zuffa? Creole say he remember. How did I know that, y'all? How did I know that? Because I keep telling y'all, these psychological games that they're playing is textbook. Okay? When I say textbook, that means when you read somebody describe something, like if you read about dark psychology and manipulation and stuff like that, which I do, I don't do it. I don't study and read it to do it to people. I study and read it so it won't be done to me. And when I say textbook, it means they're going to go by and do exactly how it will work in a textbook. Hold on, y'all. That'll be it.
You want it hot, right?
Yeah, hot.
Awesome. We'll see you at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I had to get a tea real quick. Boxing Hacker says 2 cents. They are most likely telling the truth. Okay. They may. Listen. There's always a chance that somebody is telling the quote unquote truth. But I'm just giving my 2 cents based off of common sense and logic. So, one, the fact that I already said that they was gonna come out and tell this lie. I already said that they was gonna come out and tell this lie. Two, because they want to try to make it seem like, oh, I'm getting $100 million to go fight at Zuffa. And even if he is getting $100 million to fight at Zuffa, to me, I want to say it's not impressive. It's not impressive, and it is impressive all at the same time. If Devin Haney is getting $100 million, right? The reason why it wouldn't be impressive to me is because it's not like you worked, built the fan base, put the asses in the seats, put on the performances that people wanted to see. I mean, gave the fights and put on the performances that people wanted to see, and you were able to build your name and your brand in order for you to be able to generate $100 million. Can y'all hear me? I had to take one of my headphones out because I sound like I'm yelling. In order for you to generate $100 million. So to me, I'm like, that's cool that you could finesse allegedly $100 million. If anything, that would be the most impressive thing, is like, how did you finesse your way into $100 million, maneuvering and moving the way that you've been maneuvering and moving? So when I say it is impressive and it ain't impressive at the same time, that's what I mean. Boxing Hacker, 2 cents. He did all that. Devin built his name and brand, a lot of them, to even offer that type of money. Boxing Hacker, I'm not going to entertain like this conversation with you, bro, because you got to be honest. Like, let's just be honest, Boxing Hacker. Devin Haney has not done anything to the level of getting $100 million contract, Boxing Hacker. He hasn't. He hasn't even been the main event. I already told y'all there's levels to things. You at least got to be the main event.
It's going to be $5.90 today.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me scan my app.
No worries.
I got to start getting on camera so I can stream. Y'all want some streaming boxing talk? Hold on.
Are you saving your start?
Yes.
Gotcha. Can I ask you a question on you?
All right, my bad, y'all. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little embarrassed. This is my second chai tea latte today. Normally, I just have one, But for some reason, I'm just craving this chai tea latte. I don't know why. But I'm not gonna be able to read all your comments, but let me read this. Did I get what, Isaiah? Somebody say, yeah, stream 2 cents. I mean, I might stream. I'm thinking about streaming. Them cats be making that bread, but I ain't famous or nothing, so I don't know. Did I get what? 2 cents. If Devin didn't build his name and brand, then why do we talk about him every day? The proof is in the pudding. Boxing Hacker. I'm not in the mood today, Boxing Hacker. Normally I entertain and play with you, but I'm really not in the mood. Like, I'm not going to be on here long. I'm just trying to have a serious conversation. Talking about Devin Haney on the internet when his payola syndicate came out yesterday saying he got $100 million deal. Of course, people are going to talk about it, Boxing Hacker. I am a boxing commentator that talks about current topics and hot topics in boxing. Just because we're talking about you on the internet does not mean you have done what you needed to do in the market to be worth $100 million. Talking about, you can easily get people to talk about you on the internet. Like, that's not hard. It's not. What I'm trying to say is, and I don't understand why Boxing Hacker can think and have common sense when it comes to other stuff, but when it comes to Devin Haney, all of a sudden you don't understand basic things. Talking about you and what you can generate and revenue is completely different. How are you going from getting your ass whooped to landing 70 punches in your last 2 fights on undercards to $100 million deal? See, that right there doesn't even make sense. Could he have $100 million deal? I don't know. We're just going through the common sense and the logic. That's all we're doing. And I just wanted y'all to walk through it with me. So, Rich, I wonder why a guy paid thousands of dollars to see girls' feet, but I realize people with money will do anything to feel they in control. I watch niggas locked up pay $30 for a pack of Starburst. You can't tell people with money not throwing it around. This is not people with money. This is business, Rich. This is business. This is not just people with money. This is business. And if they was just throwing money around, Rich, and they didn't care, why are they no longer funding soccer? Why are they no longer funding Live Golf? Why are they cutting WWE pay if they just got money to throw around? Right? It gets to a point to where I almost can't even have a conversation with people on that level, right? I just gotta let you think what you want to think. Because it's not like you're trying to hear what I'm saying and like learn and figure it out and be like, you know what, that do make sense. No, you want to combat the common sense with dumb shit. You want to combat common sense. I'm asking you, how do you go from ass whooping to undercard, fighting in the middle of the street with no fans, landing 70 punches your last 2 fights, to $100 million deal? It don't make sense. Now, we did see you in Diddy Pool, and y'all know how that type of backdoor deals and shit go down. So, I mean, he could have a $100 million deal. It could be true. We did see him in Diddy Pool. But I'm just saying that, to me, when I use my business brain and my business mind, it wouldn't make any sense to give him a $100 million deal. And this is the thing. We're just assuming that the $100 deal is for Zuffa. Oh, they out of women's tennis too, Thrill Hill? Oh, check my cash. I can't right now, Isaiah. I'm driving. When I get to the crib, I'll be there in about 15 minutes. I'll check it. Because I got 2 different phones. I'm not on my phone with the Cash App. But appreciate it. Shout out to Isaiah for the... Hold on. Let me see if I can look at it real quick. Isaiah going to make me crash. Shout out to Isaiah with the $5 in the Cash App. He just covered your girl Starbucks. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all, I might start streaming, though, while I'm doing boxing talk. I think that might be kind of dope. But that's another video. So, man, I ain't put enough chai in my latte. But anyway, how is it a built brand when 1,000 people on YouTube talking about you? So they're pulling, okay, so the Saudis, PIF fund. I talked to y'all about the board meeting that the PIF had. I put up the paperwork from the board meeting that the PIF has that they were pulling funding from all of these sports and things that they were doing. I showed y'all the information. I show y'all the facts. And you still don't believe in combating the facts. That is ignorant. I just want to let y'all know. I'm not calling you ignorant, but I'm saying when you hear facts, it's not even ignorant. That's a nice word. It's just dumb and stupid, actually. When you're presented with the facts, right in your face, I've presented you with the board meeting minutes of them saying that they're no longer going to be funding these things. And you think that Devin Haney gets $100 million deal after knowing that information and knowing those facts? I'm not saying he's not getting $100 deal, but I'm just saying with all of that, right? Why would he get $100 million deal? Dragon Assassin say, stop lying 2 cents. Isaiah sent you 100 mil. Rich say get some Meta glasses. I don't know how much Meta glasses cost, Rich, but drop it in the Cash App. I'll buy some. Hey, y'all donate to the channel so I can get me some Meta glasses and start streaming. Rich say he got half on it. How much do Meta glasses cost? Rich got half on it, and then the 2 centers, y'all can put up the other half. I'll give me some Meta glasses and start streaming. And y'all can see how busy I really be. Boxer Hacker, them Meta glasses is not no $900. Isaiah say they 400. Oh, that ain't nothing. I got almost 2,000 subscribers. That ain't nothing. Y'all should be able to come up with the phone. But listen, I should ask Devin for the Meta glasses because Devin is all of us. He just got $100 million deal. So if Devin rich, we rich. But my next question is, okay, so let's run down the facts. Let's run down the facts. I ain't got that much time. Being going live at 12. So boom, we got the meeting with the PIF fund, the members of the PIF fund coming together, coming to a meeting, saying they pulling the funding from all of this stuff that they doing. Then you got them pulling the funding from, I'm hearing, women's tennis, football, which is soccer, live golf, cutting contracts at WWE. They've came out and said, we don't have to worry. TKO will not have funding issues. Now, if TKO is not going to have funding issues, that means one of two things. Either one, they were never backed by the PIF fund. They're not backed by the PIF fund. Or two, they lying. And they going to end up pulling the same thing they doing at WWE with the fighters at Zuffa. And that's another conversation, because I have something to say about what's going on with the WWE and how I think that's going to relate to those fighters going over to Zuffa. 6 days ago, pulling women's tennis. Okay. 6 days ago, pulling women. Okay. They pull women's tennis. Okay. So where was I at, y'all? I'm not gonna lie, this streaming and trying to drive stuff is killing me. I'm too old for this. I was born in the 1900s. Oh yeah, that'll be dope, Rich. Go film some lizard lots. So look. So now with those facts that I just presented to y'all, just those facts alone right there, y'all let me know, Boxing Hacker Rich, would it make sense to believe with the facts that I just presented to you that Devin Haney is signing a $100 million deal with Zuffa? On top of, they just came out and said, $100 million deal, question mark. Who is your manager, question mark. They never said who is the deal for. They never said how many fights it's going to be for. They never said if it's real or not. They never said any of that. So let me help y'all out. That's why when people say things to me, I ask questions so that they can verify that whatever, so they can verify to me that what they're saying, what I think they're saying, right? You're not going to say something to me and then I'm just going to think of what it is and walk away. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ask for clarity and clarification. Because what people like to do is tell you one thing and then tell you another thing and let you put that together in your head and let you run with it. Because Bill Haney can come out and say, I never said Devin really got no $100 million deal, and I never said it was with Zuffa. I never said that. And it's true. He's never said that. He's never said that. So we don't even know if this is a real thing because it's never been confirmed or said. It was Bill posting it with question marks. So people will tell you two things and let you make a conclusion in your own head and let you run with that and think that. It's just classic manipulation, textbook. So my next question that I have, how come the only people that have announced this $100 million deal has been Devin Haney's Payola Syndicate on YouTube? And let me tell you what I mean by that. Do y'all remember when Conor Benn got his $15 million deal and Ring was posting it and Zuffa was posting it and all of these places was posting it? And they were talking about how that's the most money anybody has ever made on an undercard. And y'all remember when I was like, hold up, wait one doggone minute. Didn't y'all tell me that Devin Haney had a 3-fight deal with Turki Al-Sheikh making $12 million a fight? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. They said Devin had a 3-fight deal making $12 million a fight. 2 questions. Why wasn't Devin the first fighter to make the most money on an undercard with the $12 million that he was being paid to fight on undercards? Why was he not celebrated? And why was that not announced like they did it for Conor Benn? Hey, y'all be sure to help support the channel. Let me know and drop it below your 2 cents or hit the Cash App. We trying to raise some money so we can get some Meta glasses and I can start streaming while I'm talking boxing. I had a request for that in the chat, so let's do it. Let's do it. So that was my question, right? Why do they announce Conor Benn, celebrating Conor Benn because he's getting $15 million to fight on the undercard, but they didn't celebrate and announce Devin Haney fighting for $12 million with 3-fight deal to fight on the undercards? Is that not a big deal? You got a $36 million deal as an undercard fighter. I'm sure that's the biggest undercard fighter deal ever. But there was no post. Nobody was celebrating that. It seemed like nobody even really cared. Which leads me to my next question. What happened to the third fight? What happened to the third fight in Devin's deal? Can somebody answer that for me? D1 say he hit the Cash App. D1, I'm almost to the crib. I'm driving right now. I can't look at the Cash App. But check it out. If y'all hit the Cash App and y'all trying to donate for the Meta glasses, put Meta glasses. If you hit the super chat and this donation is to go towards the Meta glasses, put Meta glasses. And that's crazy. I don't even know about no Meta glasses, y'all. That's kind of wild. I was born in the 1900s. That sounds crazy. That sounds like a lot. But listen. Anybody got answers? What happened to Devin's third fight? Why didn't Rolly Romero would have been Devin's third fight on the deal? How come Turki didn't just put up the money so that they could have made the fight? I'm so confused about that. Devin had a 3-fight deal Each fight was for 12 million each. He fought 2 of the fights. He fought Ramirez. He fought Brian Norman. Then you had Rolly up next. The issue was they didn't want to give Devin a guarantee. But why was it the money coming from Turkey? He had the 3-fight deal. Oh, I like that, D1. I was born in the 1900s, the 80th decade. Oh, yeah, I'm about to add that. I'm about to add that. Rich say he just found out about them a month ago. Oh, you got you some? You like them? I tried to do like a, man, I'm getting off topic. I tried to do like the watch. And I just think I just can't do the watch. Like, it's dumb. Like, I got my arm up talking to my wrist. Like, I might as well just have my be on speakerphone. Like, what are we doing? The battery die. I don't know. I'm old. Just one more thing I got to worry about keeping charged. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really do the watch. I couldn't really do the watch. But I do like to wear the watch when I'm working out and stuff. So shout out to Rich. Rich said he gonna put up half of the money for the Meta glasses. And then we're gonna raise the rest. Appreciate it, Rich. True supporter of the channel. True supporter of the channel. So, but that's the thing, D1, my phone keeps track of my steps. I don't even need my watch. Like, I always got my phone on me. People be like, oh, I like my watch. I could check my text messages. I could do this and do that. But I'm like, my phone is in my pocket. My phone is literally in my pocket. If I can't reach in my pocket to check a text message, then I'm doomed. I'm doomed. It's just a bunch of, listen, it's just a bunch of more frequencies around me fucking up my health somehow, I'm sure, with all this Bluetooth stuff they got going on. Okay, so I tried to give y'all some time to explain the 3-fight deal. Boxing Hacker ain't been at, where you at, Boxing Hacker? Explain what happened to the 3rd fight in the deal and why couldn't Turkey cover Devin's guarantee so he could fight Rolly? Like, why couldn't that have worked? Like, what? I don't get it. So now we're to believe that Devin has $100 million deal. But again, it's the same situation. How come nobody is announcing it? No Ring Magazine, no Mike Coppinger, no Dan Raphael. Turkey ain't saying nothing about it. Honestly, Bill ain't saying nothing about it. He just put some shit up with some question marks. I don't know if Devin said anything about it. I haven't been on his X today. Nobody said anything about it but Devin Haney's payola syndicate. And then they're putting the information behind a paywall. Like, come on, y'all. Like, this, please don't be this gullible. Don't be this gullible. Don't be this gullible. You don't believe that Gervonta Davis got a 6-fight deal or whatever deal he got with Amazon. You don't believe that. But you believe that Devin Haney got a $100 million deal? It's not unbelievable to believe about what Tank has in his deal, because we see Tank put asses in seats. We see Tank sell out stadiums. We see Tank go viral every time we drop something. He's producing the numbers to believe whatever deal he said he got. Could he be lying? Absolutely. He absolutely could be lying about his deal. But he doesn't have a track record of lying. And he also got the numbers to verify that that could possibly be true. It could be a lie, but it also could possibly be true. This is for sure a lie, because how could this possibly be true? Y'all think a white man and some foreigners is going to give a nigga $100 million that's not worth it? Do y'all think, and y'all know I don't be trying to play the race card and I don't really do that, but this is just real talk. Do y'all think that a white man and some folks from Saudi Arabia is going to give a black man undeservingly $100 million? Let's have a real conversation, y'all. Let's have a real conversation. Do y'all think that Dana White, a greedy corporate businessman, and Turki Al-Sheikh are going to give a black African American $100 million undeservingly? I'm gonna let y'all answer that while I grab my stuff out the car. Actually, I'm gonna go in the house and make my son come get my stuff on the car out the car so I can get on my computer. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I wanna let y'all think about that for a second. See, sometimes you just gotta critically think about some things before you just start running out here spitting stuff out. And that's why I had to come on here real quick and give y'all my 2 cents about the situation, because I be thinking about these things and then I be forgetting. Hold on, y'all. My son be in here asleep all day when I'm gone. You ain't did no workout. I can't see. I'm about to trip and fall in this hallway. All right, y'all, I'm getting to my computer. And I got some food in the front seat on the floor. Bring that too. Hold on. So I don't even think I got to make any more arguments, to be honest with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even think I need to make another argument. That's enough right there. Yes, 2 cents. $100 million deal is not far-fetched, especially if it's a multi-fight. It is far-fetched for Devin Haney, Boxing Hacker. What are you talking about, bro? What has Devin Haney done, Boxing Hacker? Tell me. He's not even on pay-per-view, bro. He's not even on pay-per-view. He don't generate nothing. He doesn't generate anything. Why would I give you $100 million? And that's just simple. That's just surface off. Just why would I give you $100 million? But then when you break it down even more, why would a white man and Saudi Arabians give an undeserving African American man $100 million when he don't produce or will be able to give them anything? They literally would just be giving Devin $100 million just for shits and giggles. I could see if you was like, oh, Tank going over there, they're going to give him $100 million for 3 fights. That's believable. That's believable. Even if they said, oh, Earl Spence going to go over to Zuffa, they're going to give him $100 million for 3 fights. I'd be like, give Earl $100 million for what? But okay, Earl, get your bread. That's believable. Earl sells tickets. He sells out stadiums. He's on pay-per-view. It's believable. And every time somebody want to spit some facts and tell y'all some facts, y'all talking about it's because we don't like Devin. I don't got no problem with Devin. Y'all ain't never heard me say I don't like Devin. Can you put this in the sink? 2 Cent, Devin and them is a servant. They are paid to push this stuff and act like Shakur was in negotiations just so people can open their eyes up about Zuffa. It's something going on. Rich, we've been telling you that. And then think about it, y'all. People say, well, what do they be lying about? They don't be lying. They don't be lying. Didn't they just tell y'all that Devin Haney was about to save the PBC? Didn't they just tell y'all 2 weeks ago that Devin Haney was about to save the PBC? So Devin Haney went from saving the PBC to no guarantee. Oh, bars. That boy went from so Devin Haney went from saving the PBC to no guarantee. You telling me that's what happened? Did they not just tell y'all Devin was saving the PBC? Was I not just going back and forth debating with people on this internet that Devin was saving the PBC? He was just, they said that Devin was going to save the PBC and the PBC didn't even want to pay the man a guarantee. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Y'all see how this, and listen, this is just logic. It's no emotion. It's no emotion. Even if I didn't like Devin, that's not going to take away from the truth of what I'm saying. Somebody told me yesterday that my opinions are biased and not objective. What have I said that was biased? What have I said that was biased? And my opinions are going to be biased because I think for myself and I have my own thoughts. So y'all can kill me with that bias stuff. I don't know why people want to be non-biased. Why do you not want to say how you truly feel? Why do you not want to say that's all that means? Oh, I'm non-biased. That means you're not saying how you truly feel then, because you spending all your time trying to be non-biased. If you have a real opinion, you're gonna be biased. You're gonna sway one side to the other. So that's for all y'all people that think y'all not biased. News flash, you are. You are. I'm setting up my computer now, y'all. I just hopped in the studio. Damn, I can't believe I only got 5 more minutes on here, bro. Oh, yeah, 45 minutes went by that quick. So, like I told y'all, because I only got about 5 more minutes on here, I really want to cook on this. It's a tier list that you should go through when people tell you things, and then you should take a second to see where this fighter is in this tier list and if what's being said is believable. I've already said the first thing you at least need to be doing is headlining a card. That's the first thing you need to be doing. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I gotta look something up real quick before I switch to the computer. So, like I said, you at least need to be headlining. You at least need to be headlining. I'm not gonna believe you got $100 million deal and you're not even a headliner. That just doesn't even make any common sense. Wouldn't have made no sense at all. So I just want to come on here real quick to just give my 2 cents. Just listen, y'all. It just doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Could he have gotten 100 million? Sure. But we don't even know 100 million for what, to who, for how many fights. It was no details revealed. I don't know what Bill and Devin is up to, but just last week, they was in negotiations and talks and had finalized the deal to fight Shakur Stevenson. So 2 weeks ago, Devin was about to save PBC. Just last week, he was about to fight Shakur Stevenson. And now this week, he's getting $100 million deal. It's just story after story after story after story. And then they just jump from story to story to story to story, like not paying any attention and realizing how manipulated they been. And the truth is, nobody is believing any other stuff but Devin Haney fans. They the only people believing this. Nobody has anybody been on X? Has anybody been on X? Have anybody confirmed this $100 million deal? I'm gonna drop the link real quick as soon as I get it opened up on my computer. And I want people that believe that Devin has this $1 million deal. I would like to hear your thoughts and your process, because I just explained to you why I think he didn't have the deal. And I would like for y'all to come up and explain to me why I think he does have the deal. Like I said, it's no right or wrong answers here. We don't really know. But I'm just giving y'all the things that I've been reading and researching and why I think that it's false. So I would like for you to come up and let me know why you think it's not false. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix my sound. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. All right, we good. We good. Here we go. All right, there go the link. We ain't got that much time because Dean about to go live. All right. There's the link. I'll be cooking on this again Friday. If nobody want to come up, I'm at the end of the show. We can head over to Dean's channel. Real quick, let me do this since somebody put this idea in my head.
Here we go. All right. Somebody brought up earlier. Well, I brought up earlier, maybe I should stream while I'm talking boxing. And somebody said, you should get you some Meta glasses and you can stream and this and that. And I'm like, because, you know, I'm pretty much a one person everything. Like everything I do is I do it. I record my videos, edit my videos. Like I ain't got no producer, no help or nothing like that. So I ain't got no cameraman and nothing like that to be following me around. However, somebody said grab some Ray-Bans. So I said, that's cool. If I can get enough donations to purchase a pair of Meta glasses, I will get a pair of Meta glasses and start streaming while I'm doing some of this boxing talk. If I had to pick a pair that I like, it would probably be these or these. I want like some clear. I don't want no shades. I want to get some clear, then I can get my prescriptions put in them. Ooh, these are $7.99. Well, we're going to go with these right here, y'all. The Blazer Optics Gen 2. They are $4.99. So whenever I can raise the money to purchase some Meta Ray-Bans, I will absolutely be doing that. So for anybody that would like to donate and help so we can take our channel to the next level and get some streaming done, you can gladly donate. When you do donate, let me know. Like when y'all support the channel, let me know if it's for the Meta glasses or if it's just regular support. Or what I could do is I'll just go live and we'll just have a live and people can donate and do all that till we reach the goal to get the glasses. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I'm just trying to spruce the channel up, you know, have a little fun. It sounded like a good idea though. Whoever told me that. Shout out Rich. That was Rich idea. Shout out Isaiah. What you doing? Shout out Boxing Hacker. Isaiah, what you doing? What you got to say?
Yeah, I actually, I don't believe Devin is getting 100 M for just this fight deal because it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you think about it, Devin only signs three fight deals, right?
Yeah, let me get this real quick. Shout out to Lee Jackson. $5 in the super chat. He says, Hacker about to hit the link. Like, don't mind if I do. Shout out Lee Jackson. Hold on, Isaiah. Let me get Hacker in here first because he believes that the deal is going through. Hacker, what's up, Hacker? I'm glad you clicked the link. Let me hear from you. Now, out of everything that I just presented, the fact that Devin Haney has a headliner card, the fact that Devin Haney was supposed to have a 3-fight deal worth $36 million, $12 million a piece, and he seemed to only did 2 fights out of that deal. The fact that Devin Haney has been on the undercard, he was fighting in the middle of the streets with no fans. He's landed 70 punches in his last 2 fights, which would kind of say maybe his performances haven't been that great. The fact that he doesn't even do pay-per-views. He doesn't create that type of revenue. And on top of all that, just to wrap it up in a bow, why is it that you think a white man and Saudi Arabians are going to give an African-American male $100 million that doesn't truly deserve it by the numbers?
Okay. Hey, before I say that, I wanted to touch on those glasses. So before you purchase anything, Toussaint, I would say go on YouTube. Well, yes, you're on YouTube. And just look at the different types because, like,
Toussaint, don't listen to this guy. Just go to Best Buy.
Please don't listen to Isaiah. Doesn't know anything.
Hold on. Listen, y'all. Y'all are purchasing these glasses, so I'm gonna hear everything y'all got to say before I buy them.
I have this. I have the one that you saw for like $7.99, right? And the reason why I bought it is because it's just more functionality, right? So the displays a lot of like hand gestures and stuff, so you can like basically drive and like use like the Meta AI to like do like video recordings. Let's say you're at a fight, you can actually record the fight through a hand gesture just to record the fight and stuff like that. So I would just say just go on YouTube and do research first before you purchase one. Don't just purchase off the looks because different glasses have different types of functionality, you know. So and you don't want to spend that much money and then buy something that isn't as helpful to you or what you're trying to accomplish.
So, well, Boxing Hacker, since the team is purchasing it, the channel, like this is our thing that we doing. Like, I mean, $7.99. Listen, it's whatever people want to donate. If we can get to, you want to donate half. If you want to donate half, and then the chat covers the rest, then that'll be cool.
I'm just saying, just research it. There's so many of them, so just research it to make sure you're getting what you want from that situation. But anyway, so back to
we can't get no glasses that do the same thing, but that ain't necessarily Ray-Ban. Do they have those out there?
So not really about when it comes to glasses. Hold on, it's my turn.
Hey, 2 cents. You got Oakley glasses. Oakley do the same thing. It's just the brand Meta.
It's not. So it's not the same thing.
Which ones are more?
No. I'm saying.
Which ones are more?
Meta is Facebook for one thing.
Listen to what I'm saying, Hacker. Just please, man. The Ray-Ban, the Gen 2s. I see I'm on the bus right now, but I ain't got them with me. But the Gen 2s, they do the same thing with the AI. You could do the same thing with the AI stuff and all that stuff. It's just the ones that you talk about as the Gen 2s. It just got extra ass stuff like a wristband that come with it and all this other crazy stuff that.
Right. So there's more functionality on that one. So that's what I was saying. So that's what I'm saying. You should research it and make sure you get what you want from the situation.
But the whole
it costs
brand,
a lot of money.
2 cents. The whole brand is Meta. That's the whole brand. It's Meta.
Meta is just Facebook.
So it could be Oakley, it could be Ray-Ban, it could be anything, but it's under Meta. The brand is Meta.
Okay. This is my question though. Do they have to be Meta though? Like, do they have to be this brand? Is there other glasses that do this?
So what are you trying to accomplish?
Glasses, but the Meta is more like. You see, the only reason I got mine was just because when I'm on the job and I gotta remember something, I just throw them on. I can record this shit real quick, so I did it tailored to what I need. So I get what Hagger's saying. So
let me tell y'all what I'm trying to do. I asked in the car, do y'all want me to start streaming while I'm talking boxing? And Rich was like, yeah, you should get you some Meta glasses. And I was like, that's a good, because I can't really stream, like I'm a one person show, so I ain't got no cameraman and nothing like that. And so Rich was like, get some Meta glasses, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see if we can get the channel to come together.
And that's what I'm trying to say. They got some Oakley ones that's real good. I use them. That's how I got into it. This other old guy, he had them. And I seen them shits. I'm like, damn, I put them on. I'm starting listening to music on it. I'm like, damn, nobody can't hear this. And it's like it's connected to my ear. Then I start talking, and then I'm like, damn. Then he used the recorder to his phone what I was saying for like a good 10 minutes. And then I was like, damn, this shit like that. And then it's like perfect, the picture perfect, the video perfect. I don't feel like you need to do all that extra stuff unless you.
Yeah,
on some shit like I guess Boxing Hacker could be on some.
No, if you don't need it, I'm just saying
and shit like that. But
I'm just saying I'm not saying you have to get the ones I got. I'm just saying like don't just buy out of like the look, the aesthetic. Do look at what they have and make sure it fits what you want. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that you know what I'm using them for, Boxing Hacker, what you think? Which ones would you recommend?
If you just if you just need some kind of audio device in your ear while you're driving.
No, I just told you what I'm using it for.
Yeah, so you want to be able to stream, right? So do you want people to see where you're driving to?
Yeah, like I'm just gonna have them on, walking around, people seeing my day, but I'm be talking boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Just get the Gen 2s. Don't get
the Gen 2s might be able to do that.
Don't get.
But I wonder how. So I'll say this though.
Don't get the Gen 1s. The Gen 1s is the first ever Ray-Ban.
Are they cheaper?
The Gen 1s is cheaper. The Gen 1s is cheaper, but that's the first.
That's these right here, but they shades though.
That's the first. Nah, but when you go to let's just say you go to the Ray-Ban store, you go to Macy's, you go to them type of places that sell it, or you go to one of them sunglass huts and all that type of stuff. They actually sell them stuff, and they'll tell you what it is, what's going on. But the Gen 2s is the newest ones. They literally came out like no longer than a year ago.
So like, let's say I buy the Gen 1. Is it gonna do the same thing the Gen 2 do?
I think the Gen 2 do it better. I think because Gen 1s, that's the first. That's like if you get something, the first PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the PlayStation 2.
But you can update the tech. Like I got an old phone.
Okay, I don't know.
An old phone. I mean, nah, 2 cents, because the hardware on the Gen 1s are completely different. So like, don't get me wrong. The like I was looking at the ones that Hacker has, and they're cool, but they do a lot more. And he got them tailored to what he wants them for.
A battery that we feel good about.
I would just go ahead and get the. I mean, the ones I got, they're cool. The Gen 2s, and I use them all the time. I got a bunch of footage.
Oh, that'll be dope. All right, Gen 2s, y'all. We're gonna go with
Yeah,
these
nah,
right
and then
here.
plus too, like you can go to Best Buy and get them. Sometimes they got them on like sale, like $50 off.
Yeah. So Gen 2s, well, yeah, like I said, Gen 2s could work too. So, but the one thing I wonder about how they work with StreamYard. So you use StreamYard or the other streaming application for it. So I don't know how well their software works. So I know Meta works well with like Meta stuff like Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram and stuff like. I don't know how it works with StreamYard, to be honest with you. I could try one day and see, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm gonna look it up. And research it, y'all.
Just go
these
on
dope
Meta
right here.
Just go on, look at the Oakley ones too, but just go on meta.com. Just go on Meta.
Okay, so we need to raise about what, $500?
I ain't gonna lie, the Gen 1's cheap right now.
That's what I said. I seen them for $225, but y'all say gonna get them.
They on Meta right now.
And also, if you wear glasses, you can put your prescription on those too. I don't know if you wear glasses or not, but if you have
cheap.
Yeah, you can add your prescription to them, so that's really good.
All right, so team,
okay,
we're trying to raise money to get these Gen 2s glasses so we can up the channel. It's time to take the channel to the next level, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna be the best boxing talk channel in this space. I'm telling you, I'm on my way there right now. I got a lot of things coming down the pipe, a lot of things I'm working on to improve my content. I don't know if y'all seen my latest video that I did with the Devin Haney. I got the editing and all that stuff going. So we up in the level over here. So $499 for Blazer Optics Gen 2. That's the goal. And then I'll try to look for them on sale too. I'll try to look for them on sale. But Boxing Hacker, why do you think that Devin Haney got $100 million?
For me, it's pretty simple, right? So, like, if you consider the fact that they're saying Conor Benn got paid astronomically, right? And so did Bramlanga get paid astronomically, right? And then I think they said Conor was making like 15 or something of that nature. And I heard that Bramlanga was also making something of that nature. And based on what the tweet was saying,
Bramlanga got $100 million deal?
No, so based on that tweet, that he didn't make up to 100 million, but based on that tweet, it sounds like it's gonna be more than one fight because he said before the age of 30, right? So if I'm to say a multi-fight deal, and he's more popular than both Conor and Berlanga, like I could definitely see, depending on how many fights, I could definitely see that they can make like up to 100 million. Why not? I don't think it's that far-fetched, especially if they're already paying out a lot anyway to begin with.
So wait. What does Berlanga got to do with this? I'm confused.
So Berlanga, I heard, got like a really like lucrative deal, and we heard Conor Benn got
what was the lucrative deal? Because Conor Benn got $15 million for 5 fights. That's $2.5 million a fight. That's a very lucrative deal for him, but it's nowhere near $100 million. So what lucrative deal did what's the name have?
So I'm not sure. I don't know the exact figure for Berlanga, to be honest with you. You know, just to be transparent, but like I said,
Bubs, we're trying to get hold on, Bubs. We're trying to get a pair for the channel, bro. You wanna donate? You say 500, that ain't nothing. You want to donate to the channel so we can get a pair, so we can start the streaming, or send me a pair, or however you want to do it. Donate half, whatever, bro.
But I mean, like I said, we don't know how many fights it is that they're gonna have to do for that deal to accomplish. But like I said, Devin Haney is a very popular person, you know. So like, especially if you get something like, I mean, they already got Richard the Hitchy, and we hear with TO2 can also make a lot of money. And right now, Zuffa's trying to like do a big launch, so it makes sense that they'll try to pull in more bigger stars and offer them upfront money so they can get their stuff off the ground, you know. So for me, I don't think it's really that impossible. And plus, what's the point of lying? Because you can get sued for that too. Remember, Zuffa, you know, if they start putting out stuff.
Who's lying though? Bill never lied. He put question marks. He never even said it was Zuffa. So
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's fair assertion. So I mean, to me, like if it is Zuffa, I think it's very possible. You know.
But you haven't gave me any like tangible things, like
the tangibility is based on the fact that they're already doing large. From what we understand about Zuffa, they're already doing large payouts, and it's like I said, we don't know if it's a single fight deal or multi-fight deal, but it's most likely a multi-fight deal. And if a multi-fight deal based on a company that's doing large payouts, why wouldn't it reach 100 mil? That's like saying he can't get like 25 mil per fight. It's possible. It's very possible at that point. We've seen bigger contracts before. So it's not like we haven't seen.
We've seen bigger contracts from who?
For a lot of people, we saw Canelo had a big contract.
Canelo, okay, time out. Canelo's Devin Haney's no Canelo. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Canelo's no Devin Haney, right?
Right.
We've seen Floyd had a big contract. We've seen who else? I feel like
come on, Bubs. How you gonna do that? He talking about I'll match whatever Hacker put in. Hacker gonna put in 200.
So
Hacker gonna put 200 on the glasses. Bubs. Go ahead.
Fair match, buddy. So So I think that's the consensus. To me, it's not far fetched. Devin's people always act like Devin's not popular, but I feel like he's one of the more popular fighters currently.
It's not really about popularity, because my points is just coming from like numbers and things like that. Like, it just, when I look at it that way, it don't really make sense. And the biggest thing to me is like, why would y'all think that Dana White in Turkey is about to overpay Devin Haney $100 million? I'm not saying it's not true.
That's what I want to say, Hacker, right? Because I feel like it's something that they doing, but we just can't figure it out. But I think they like when you sit there and pay guys, like, I don't even think they paid him. I think his bitch ass just did it. Mike Carpenter to say that Shakur in negotiations and all that stuff, and then right after that, Shakur say, man, I don't know, and then Devin Haney ended up putting a picture up of Mike Carpenter on his Instagram telling him happy birthday. It's something that they doing that's they trying to do something, man. It's just in our faces, but we don't know. But I don't think that
we keep trying to tell you, Rich. You keep talking about you don't know. We telling y'all.
But what does that guy? So what does him saying happy birthday to Mike Carpenter and Mike Carpenter talking about the Shakur fight having unrelated?
Nah, the reason why I'm saying that is because they doing something that's trying to get more attention to them or do. Well, I don't know what they doing, man. But they just doing it with a bunch of problems.
We can't hear you no more, Rich.
Y'all hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
I don't know why she working out with these glasses on. This shit look crazy. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I never work out with those glasses. They cost too much, man. There's no kind of workout with that kind of glasses, man.
Nah. What I was saying, Boxing Hacker, that it's something that they doing that they trying to push. That I don't know if try to get attention to Zuffa or try to get attention to where they want to go at. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what they trying to, like, I don't know, they trying to get the public opinion, but they doing it with lies and stuff, and they trying to show Turkey, hey, look, this what the people asked for, this what the people going crazy for, or something like that. I don't know what they trying to do, but it's kind of weird to me, man.
So I'll say this, right, because people seem to try to conflate what all
the stuff all the stuff. If you notice, Devin Haney when what's his name? Max Kellerman and them was just talking to Devin Haney and them about Shakur and all that stuff. When they said when Max Kellerman and Tio said Shakur too small to move up to 147 recently and all that stuff, Devin Haney was like, I mean, he ain't say nothing about we was in negotiations, this, that, and third. He didn't even speak of that. All he kept saying is that he just kept making like making faces and stuff like that when they was saying he was too small to move up to 147. So I feel like if you had your chance to sit there and be like, me and Shakur actually in negotiations, he didn't say none of that.
Yeah, but why would he?
Like Mike Carpenter,
because it was all cap, bro. It was all.
But he never brought that out, Rich. So I think people are conflating some things, right? He's not the one that said to him and Shakur in negotiations. I think for some reason Mike Carpenter said something and they all.
But wait, hold on, Doc. But that's what I'm saying. The guy that he screamed "Happy Birthday" to the next day after that said it.
Yeah, so what? So he doesn't mean I said it. If I tell you happy birthday, Rich, it doesn't mean anything you said yesterday means I said it, right? Shit
fucked up because Shady McCall or Mike or Max Kellerman, they didn't even say nothing about it. They didn't say, we actually heard that you in negotiation on that stuff. Because they already
but he didn't say so.
They close to Mike Carpenter, and they probably already talked to Mike Carpenter. They probably knew it was false. That's why they're bringing it up on the show.
Yeah, but here's where you're messing up at, right? Devin Haney and Bill Haney never said they were in negotiations with Shakur Stevenson. Never.
Right.
They never said that. Even if they wish him happy birthday, happy Kwanzaa, happy Christmas, they never said it. You know, so I think what happens is people try to say, "Oh, they must have got the information from Bill and Devin. Bill and Devin are lying." No, Bill and Devin never said anything about that.
Boxing Hacker, you don't understand how things work.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but I mean, now we're trying to jump down a rabbit hole, you know, like to make links.
You're right. I can't put words in Bill and Devin's mouth, but for a person to sit there and say some shit like that, and then you wish that same person happy birthday, and you don't even check him or correct him or nothing.
All right, hold on, y'all. We got the donations. We got the donations coming in already for the glasses. Shout out to D1 with the $2 in the super chat. He says for the meta glasses. Shout out D1, the first one to drop the donation. We got Isaiah with the $5 in the Cash App. He say for the latte. Shout out Isaiah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I understand that we don't know if Bill Haney saying that. We definitely we would never know. We would never know. But what I'm saying to you is this: Devin Haney didn't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, wait. Obviously, if it was real true, the same people that work with Mike Coppinger, they didn't say shit about it.
Right.
They was clearly talking about Shakur and all that stuff. Them guys over there ain't saying nothing about it. So who the fuck is going around just making stuff up? So you was just saying
Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger said it.
Okay, so
whatever his source was.
Why Devin Haney ain't correcting?
Well, just because
he's saying it's a lie.
Well, let's not use a false dichotomy.
You know, and I know what's going on, man.
Wait, Rich. Let's not use a false dichotomy, right? Just because I don't respond, don't mean that I'm the one who told you to say it. Like, let's not do that. Like we try. Like I said, let's not create like any kind of false dichotomy. Like, oh, if he doesn't respond, therefore he's the one that said it.
So wait. So if Shakur team don't fuck with Mike Coppinger, they ain't nowhere near fuck with him. And Devin Haney team fuck with Mike Coppinger, right?
Yeah.
How does he even know that? How is he even saying that? Why is Devin Haney?
I don't know. Like
okay. And that's what I'm saying to you. Why Devin Haney then say it's false or not?
Okay, that's why I said don't use a false dichotomy. Let's be careful about what we're saying here. Don't use a false dichotomy. That's not saying just because.
Hold on. Time out. We getting off topic, and plus I got like 5 more minutes on here. I'm gonna let Isaiah go. But Boxing Hacker, the way propaganda works is you usually have some form of media in front of you spreading your lies for you.
Thank you.
That's why when you hear people say, "Oh, this coming from Bill and Devin," it's because they have close ties with Bill and Devin, like they literally talk on the phone with each other. So, of course, if one of his payola syndicate channels say something, or you see Mike Coppinger say something, you're gonna think that they're colluding together to spread the propaganda to misinform the public and start the narrative to make them think a certain thing.
Right.
So it's not a false dichotomy. So please stop saying that.
Right.
And so it is. So like, here's the problem though, right? It's okay to think that way, but to say they're lying based on something you don't have evidence for is wrong. So like, or even to like sort of like suggest if they don't respond, therefore they're complicit in the situation. So why would you bring it up? Like, why would you bring it up there?
Because he's telling you that there's clearly some type of agenda. We don't know why. I know false narratives and information. Because 2 weeks ago, Boxing Hacker, they were telling you Devin was saving the PBC. Remember? And then just last week, the deal was done with Shakur Stevenson, and they already signed it. Remember? And now this week, he got $100 million. You see how that's working, Boxing Hacker? Are you noticing the pattern here? Are you noticing the pattern?
But it's not let
Isaiah go. Go ahead, Isaiah.
No, I just, you know what? I agree. I agree with Rich and you, because at the same time, it's kind of like everybody. I would hope everybody has common sense, because it's kind of like if I was getting 100 M's, I would have already posted it. Devin hasn't even talked about it. He hasn't said nothing about it. I don't believe. Do I believe he's made that much in his career? He probably has, and maybe that's what Bill is alluding to. You know, Bill has a way with words, and we've seen it in the past. We've heard the way Bill talks. Bill. Okay, so say they've got $75 million and they get in a $25 million deal. I can understand that Bill's alluding to, yo, you know what? Devin he just got 100 million before 30. I can understand if that's what they mean, but you know, Bill likes to. He got a good way with words, so we don't know. And I'm not believing nothing until Devin posts it himself or Zoo for themselves.
All right.
Hey, but look, this is the thing though, right? On Boss Hacker, this is the thing. I'm not saying that Bill Haney and them lying or because they ain't say nothing about it, right? Matter of fact, they did say something about it because they confirmed with Champ side. So they did. Bill Haney, Champ side claimed that Bill Haney confirmed with him.
So Champ side said it. Don't say Bill Haney. So that's why I'm saying you have to be careful. You never saw Bill Haney say
So
that.
Champ side lied on. So hold on, Champ side lied on Bill Haney.
Let me say this one thing. Box Hacker think like Bill Haney and Devin Haney, not me. They not a lot of these niggas that don't be on the internet like that on Twitter and all that shit like that. Them niggas is vocally on Twitter, Instagram, saying shit. So when somebody that they close to make a lie on them or whatever like that, I'm pretty sure they would say something in that following week and on the following 24 hours. They vocally with it. You know and I know, man. We not gonna play dumb, man. I would say it again. I can see we saying someone like Boots. Champ side or somebody lied on Boots or somebody said something about Boots. Boots not that vocal on internet and all that shit. His father not that vocal. So then we can sit back. Them niggas sit back and jump on the internet every 5 seconds on something. So we not gonna sit there and play dumb like them niggas don't. So when you say hold on. So when you say Champ side, Champ side said this, them niggas always talking to Champ side.
Yeah.
So them niggas, Mike Carpenter. The nigga always talking to Devin Haney. Devin Haney said happy birthday to the only white boy. I ain't never seen that man post happy birthday to two niggas on his channel, man. He said happy birthday to a white boy, man.
So wait,
come on, man. Like stop trying to play crazy.
Rich, here's what I'm saying, right? When you say Bill Haney said it,
wait, hold on. If a nigga lied on you and you vocal on the internet and you close to this nigga, aren't you gonna say something about it?
Hell yeah!
Aren't you gonna jump and get in front of that? Aren't you gonna do that?
If I care about it, right? People say lies on me all the time. It depends if I care.
Yeah. You got that one, boss. You cooked me on that one, man.
So wait. Here's the problem. Yeah, you have to care first.
Crazy.
I say lies on me every other day. I don't care what the guy says. But listen, all I'm saying is this, right? It's okay. I understand what you're saying clearly, right? I clearly understand what you're saying. That Champ side has some kind of connection with Bill Haney and so on and so forth. All I'm saying, when you make a statement, say that Champ side said. Don't say Bill Hayes said it because Champ side said it. That's not correct, right? Because you never heard Bill Hayes say anything.
But Champ side.
Hold on. I'm. So guess what? It's like KO. KO talks to Abdullah Mason, right? KO talks to Abdullah Mason. Him and Abdullah have communication. Abdullah's been on that show. If KO comes out tomorrow and says Abdullah fighting Kid Austin, right?
KO would never do
I'm
that.
not gonna wait. I'm not gonna go around back and say Abdullah Mason said he's fighting Kid Austin because KO said it. You see how that works?
No. We definitely.
You see how that works? So that's what I'm saying, because people have claimed that Bill Hayes lying vicariously to Champ side, Ness, and Mike Carpenter. That's what people are claiming.
Hey, listen, we definitely not gonna do that. But I bet you this: if Terrence Crawford sit back and say something about Shakur and it's false, Shakur gonna get in front of that the next day.
And say
maybe.
Wait. Or if it's true, Shakur gonna definitely agree with it because he's an internet ass nigga. He stay on the internet. Wait, hold on. He's on the internet all day. If someone close to Bill Haney and them do something like that, them niggas gonna get in front of it because they some internet ass niggas. Now when you talk about Abdullah Mason and all them type of niggas, if someone says something about them, they might just let it slide. So niggas personnel. So stop acting like you don't.
Okay. So guess what? Guess what? With your example, right?
That's a bad
logic. No, but guess what? With your example, Rich. With your example, right? If Crawford says something, right, and Shakur doesn't respond, it doesn't necessarily mean that Crawford
Shakur gonna respond.
Wait. Let me just use your example. Yes, he most likely will. However, guess what though? However, if he doesn't respond, it doesn't bring validity or take away validity from what Crawford said. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to say Crawford said it.
Right.
I'll never say Shakur said it because he talks to Crawford. No, Crawford said it.
Hey, look.
I'm saying Crawford said Shakur is doing this. I'm not going to say Shakur said it because Crawford said it.
I'm saying is that they got some shit going on right now, and we're going to keep seeing some shit, and it's going to be something totally unexpected of what we think it is in the next few months, man.
Well, it might be just a lot of money, man. Look to them, man.
They gonna throw some other stuff.
We should be celebrating, man. At the end of the day, they turned down. See, people were like, "Oh, Why they turn down the PBC deal? Why you turn down the PBC deal? Obviously, they got something better.
You said we should be celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Man, listen, if you're making money,
why would I celebrate?
If you're making good money, I'll celebrate you, brother. I'll celebrate you. If you're out here making money, doing your thing, I'm gonna celebrate you, my guy. We should support. We should support each other. Niggas out here pocket watching, trying to tell people what they're not making. That's crazy to me.
You're not getting any. You're not getting any of that.
Yeah, I celebrate other people, man. If you're successful in your accomplishments, man, blessings be on to you.
Crazy as hell, bro.
Blessings be on to you. I'm not hating type person, man. I'm not you, Isaiah. I'm not hating type person. I don't go around.
I'm not gonna celebrate.
Man, Ben was out here talking about, he can't make that much money. He'll never make it.
I definitely will be.
He can't make $10. How does he make $100 million?
No, I'm not gonna celebrate after, but I'd be happy for them, man.
Yeah, I'd be happy for the brother, man.
And if they was near me, if they was near me, I had a chance to get them niggas, I'd get all.
I'm robbing them.
Rich, I already know you would, buddy. I already know you would, my guy.
You not security, bro. You can't even run.
Can't trust a Rich, right?
You can't even run a lap, bro. You run down the stairs. You already breathing hard. Hacker, stop it. Stop it.
No, man. I'm just saying though. Like at the end of the day, man, if that's what they get, man, blessings be on to them.
They getting $100 million, and they get next to me. I'm calling AB, and he bringing the loaded dice.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
For me, it's not. Like I said, for me, it's not far fetched. You know, like, and we don't know the particulars about the contract.
You better not be celebrating. You probably got a cake that says "Congrats, Devin Haney," huh? Nah,
man. Shouts out to them, man. If you're making money and you're doing good business, why not? Man?
Exactly, and it's good for them. But why are you gonna say?
I mean, people go out their way to hate on it. They're like, "Oh my God, he will never in his life make that much." What in the hell is wrong with people, man?
Box Hacker, do you know how much money $100 million is, Box Hacker?
Yeah. Yeah. 4 more million than 99 million, right? Yeah. It's a lot of money to say. You know,
it's just I just can't see it. And then who you getting it from? You think a Saudi and a white man finna give you $100 million?
Well, you keep saying you go by race.
And listen. It's not even like they're giving you $100 million. It's like they won't. It's like they just giving it to you because they not gonna get it back. They're not gonna make no profit. Like they just la here you go, $100 million. I'm not saying you don't have it. I'm just saying like that sounds crazy.
Nah, but with that case though, with all that, man, I just don't. Man, this be a lot of people giving out. It's be a lot of companies, a lot of people that's just dumb, and they give people money for no reason, man. Like
we talking about Dana White, bro. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, so
y'all
I mean,
acting like who we talking about?
When something like that, with like me personally, I don't believe it's true, but I would hope it's true. But it's just I can't sit back and say that he lying or he not. You could go back because I'm not in the back rooms with them. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm not saying if he is or is not. I'm just telling you reasons why.
But I believe they probably put him up to say some shit like that so people can start looking at the you know what I'm saying, looking into it and all that stuff. Oh, Zuffa paying this or doing this and such and such. And I really think that Mike Carpenter, bitch ass, I really think that they put it in Mike Carpenter's head to put it out there to the universe so Shakur could so they could get Shakur on board to sign a deal or something like that. I feel like they made a fake ass narrative to do something like that.
But nobody believes that though. That's what I'm telling you, Rich. Nobody has believes that, but Devin Haney fans.
But nah,
that's what I'm trying to say. Nobody believes that.
2 Cent, you see, Rich is right because Shakur came out and he debunked the whole shit about Devin and him even fighting to begin with.
Yeah, but you got. Hey, look, you gotta look at this, Isaiah.
But I'm gonna say this.
They probably promised Devin this. Wait, hold on. They probably promised Devin this. If you could get Shakur to fight us, we'll definitely get you this deal with Rich Edgerton, Conor Ben, Shakur. You can get $100 million, but you got to get him to fight you. And they probably like this. Okay, we're gonna tell Mike Carpenter to put something out there.
Yeah.
Man, and the Conor Ben fight's actually a big fight when you think about it too. 2 Cent, you do know Conor Ben fight's a big fight, right?
Yeah, like, it is.
Yeah, especially in the UK, that's just making crazy money.
Nobody like Conor Ben in the UK. Regis said they wasn't even clapping. Regis said they was clapping more for him than they was for Conor Ben.
Do you really believe anything Regis said? Regis be saying all sorts of nonsense.
Yeah, I believe what Regis said. Why would he lie?
Regis
don't be lying. He just be incorrect.
Regis ain't never lie about nothing, bro.
He said there was a 15-pound rehydration clause in this fight with Devin Haney.
Do you believe it?
No, it was a lie. What do you mean? Do I have to believe it?
So he made that up for no reason?
Yeah, he was wrong. He was.
When did he say that?
He said that. He said that. He was told that. He said that. I was told that there was a 15-pound rehydration clause.
Where did you see that though? Because I don't.
There's a whole interview about it. I'll find the link for you. The whole interview about that.
Say that. I heard him say it was a certain percentage he wasn't supposed to be over based off the commission and the laws.
Yeah,
in that
which
state.
was exactly that's what it was, and that was wrong, right?
Man, you just made that up, a 15-pound. No, it wasn't
50%
wrong.
or something like that.
Hacker,
there was no constraint.
I'm gonna find out what.
Hacker, you are worse than Mike Coppinger. You are worse than Mike Coppinger.
Well, I'll say this, man. But Conor Benn's Nigel Benn's son, man. You know how big they're big.
So what?
Yeah, okay. Y'all say so what? He might not be big in the U.S. Why do you think Shakur called out Conor
They
for?
don't care about Conor Benn like that.
Why do you think Shakur wanted to fight Conor if it wasn't for the money? What are you talking about? Conor makes a lot of money.
They don't care about them like that. And
They care about them, brother. They care about them.
He only.
Do you watch the UK channels, Boxing Hacker? Because the UK channels I be watching, they don't like Tyson Fury and they do not like Conor Benn.
Man, look, I'm telling you, 2 cents. That brother makes money. Him and Devin fight,
and they don't be liking Ben Whitaker either.
Exactly. So how
I feel like US people like that. With Ben Whitaker can fight his ass off.
And say that about the UK when somebody from the UK told me that they don't even like Conor Benn. The only reason they're starting to like him is because he fought Eubank and he beat him. And a lot of people said that he beat him off of him being drained. In the UK.
Nigel, so here's the history. Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn fought. I think Eubank Sr. stopped Nigel Benn. Eubank Sr. and so the reason why that fight was big is because it was like a rivalry between the families.
All right, let me say this. I've been on here 23 minutes. I'm supposed to be on here 45 minutes. We had an hour 23 minutes. Demons Live. We about to go over there to your channel, to his channel. Listen, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna head out. Listen, 2 weeks ago, Devin was about to say the PBC. He went from saving the PBC to no guarantee. Last week, he was about to fight Shakur Stevenson. The deal was done. His side was signed. The only thing they needed to work out was the weight. And then Shakur Stevenson turned into a duck. This week, he has a $100 million deal. We don't know with who. We don't know for how many fights. We don't know at what weight class. So all I'm saying is, when you look at those things and you follow those patterns, it's just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Y'all join me again Friday night for ladies night, women's only panel, fellas call in show. Y'all head over to Deem channel and I'll see y'all over there. Peace.
All right, salute.